Hello friends and family. Today is class 14 of 30 in our month-long series. That means it is a day of rest, of reflection, of stillness and meditation, less movement, more restorative and calming and grounding. This meditation is inspired by all of you who I know and those who I'm closest to, those who I admire. It's about how we walk the earth. So one day I thought about myself, I thought about my husband, I thought about my loved ones, and the fact that we are each gifted differently. And different things came up when I thought about different people, and they're all very, very short phrases. And that is what I'm going to go through today. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's get comfortable first and foremost. Come to a seat. You can use a bolster, you can use a meditation pillow to sit up out of, to bring your hips higher than your knees. And then close your eyes down, place your hands on your body, give your thighs a little rub, something to remind yourself to be here in this practice for the next few moments and minutes. Start to take a little wiggle from side to side with your rib cage, left and right, then circling it out, scooping it out in front of you and behind you. And switch directions of your circles. Let your chin drop into your chest, stretching out through the back side of the neck. And then roll your right ear over your right shoulder. Roll your left ear over your left shoulder. Good. Find something to lean onto, maybe a bolster. And then we're going to lean our right elbow over onto the prop. Stretch your left fingertips out to the side. We're just taking a little bit of movement to get any wiggles out of our body that we need. Breathe in to roll your heart up and under your left arm. Gaze up towards the sky. And come through center. Bring your bolster, if you have it, to the other side. Lean your left elbow out onto it. Stretch up through the right hand and over to the side. One more breath cycle here. Come back through center. Inhale to stack your spine tall, and then exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Good. Extend your legs long into a straddle sit. Heels pointing out to the corners of the mat. Inhale, find some length again. Then exhale, fold to whatever capacity feels good to you. And then I like to sway side to side. If you want to hold a static stretch, that's great as well. If you are swaying, next time you go over to the right, fold here. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot if you can. Feel that nice stretch along the left side of the body and the back of the right hamstring. Come to sit back up, plant your left hand behind you. As you inhale, push through your heels, lift your hips to the sky, sweep your right arm behind you. Lower back down into your fold, take those sways again. Next time you get over to the left, fold, bring your right hand over to the left pinky toe side. Breathe into the right side of the back body. Come back to neutral, plant your right hand behind you, and then drive your heels into the mat as you inhale. Press down, lift up through your hips. Reach your left hand back behind you. Lower back down. Cross your legs again, opposite one in front from what you started with. And then take those little sways side to side with your ribs. Turn it into a barrel roll. So really moving through the whole spine, the shoulders, the chest, the hips, the low back. Making it your own and then switching directions. Good. Now, find whatever seat is comfortable. So if you want to switch back to the leg that feels good, take that. Now close down your eyes, feeling a little more open throughout the body, a little more able to ground in presence here. And start to breathe really, really good breaths. We're not going to move into a pranayama breath practice today, but we've been breathing together, so you know some of the cues, you know how to deepen and lengthen and explore with your breath, and how to calm with your exhales. I just wanted to say I'm really happy you're here, and I'm really happy you're participating in this practice. I'm sure it's affecting you differently than it affects me, differently than it affects anyone else. And that's kind of the beauty of it, is that it is so personalized for everyone. Each person has their own quirks and passions and interests and strengths and weaknesses, that something might catch you at a different time, a different day, a different way than it catches someone else. And maybe you're discovering things about you that are way different than those around you. Again, we are all so gifted in different ways, and I love that. I love learning about the uniqueness of people. Because none of us is perfect, so if we were all the same, we would be really lacking as a community in certain areas. So the fact that I'm one way and you are another way is great, because we balance each other out, especially when we're at our healthy selves. I wanted to start with a quote by Mary Oliver. It's probably one you've heard of before. It says, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" And my interpretation was, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it? What is the type of energy you bring into your days, into your relationships? How do you want to live your life and work your job and parent your child and play with your dog? So I have a list of a bunch of fill in the blanks. So I want to walk the earth with blank. Find one, find a couple that resonate with you. Listen to all of them. See if any are ones that you connect to. So I want to walk the earth with blank. A vibrant aliveness. A gentle peace. A pure wholeness. A trusting acceptance. A wholehearted resilience. An open curiosity. An authentic passion. An evolving flow. An unbounded freedom. An unbridled expression. A fearless joy. A fulfilled simplicity. a collective wisdom, a contagious energy, a patient growth, a good spirit, a sacred reverence, a faithful outpouring, a grateful presence, a loving connection. I'm just thinking about how wonderful it would be if we could all live our days with all of those things, how much potential we each hold. That is kind of astounding, but like I said, find one or a couple that you really connect to and see if you can make them part of your being and your spirit, and see if you can walk out of this practice being a little bit embodied by them in your thoughts and your words and your actions and your attitude. As we visit this space, this pause, this practice again and again, we are more able to tune into how we're truly doing, and then to discover ways in which we are able to make little transformations, and how we're able to walk out into the world a little bit more ourselves, a little bit more our truest, deepest, purest selves, our healthiest selves. And that is why we come here. So I really, truly do thank you for being here and putting in the work and being curious enough to spend a few minutes here. I hope it is life-giving for you and those around you, and that you feel a little calmed and inspired today. And with that, let's end with a breath together. Empty the air from your lungs. Inhale, think about taking in those qualities that we thought about. So take a few of those in on your inhale into your being. Let them become a part of you. And then on the exhale, think about spreading that out towards others, living it out in your days. You can start to slowly let in a little bit of light, opening up your eyes. Coming back to the space around you. And just noticing how you feel. Not rushing this transition by any means. If you want to be here longer, please do. If you want to journal, that would be a good one to journal about. Whatever spoke to you today of all those qualities. Thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and then I have my Venmo listed below. It would be amazing if you thought about donating. I would really appreciate it. But I want you here the way, so I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you.